and Safety Compliance Services Limited. And first of all, I would like to wish everyone a very happy new year and all the very best and success for 2026. And I want to start my year off by doing something different. So what I'm going to do this year is a lot more live videos like this one. This is going out to my YouTube channel, or one of my YouTube channels, and also live onto LinkedIn. And what I want to do this year is really focus in on explaining exactly what we do here at Risk and Safety Compliance Services, because we do things slightly differently. You know, we're involved in risk and we're involved in safety, as you would expect from a risk management consultancy, but there's a lot more to our story and a lot more strings to our bow. And the reasons for these little chats is to explain some of the other stuff that we do. Now, one of the things that you may or may not be aware of is our involvement with Biovitae lighting, which is unique and really, really interesting. And what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks is do a series of talks, very brief talks, to introduce the concept of this non-UV, so it's non-ultraviolet lighting that has sanitizing capabilities on air and surfaces. And it's kind of like an engineering control that just works in the background. You can see some there, those are actual Biovitae light bulbs, normal light bulbs, plug and play. So you would take your own current light bulb out of the socket and insert a Biovitae light bulb. It's LED, it's very, very energy efficient. But the uniqueness, the difference, of course, as opposed to normal lighting, in addition to getting good quality light, with a Biovitae light bulb or strip light or spotlight, is, you know, whatever system you're operating, there's a device for that, plug and play. At the point where you turn it on, not only is it emitting light at a cheap rate, it's LED technology, it's patented to emit light at a certain frequency, a certain wavelength. So between 400 and 425 nanometers, non-UV, it's not infrared. In the blue light spectrum, it's sanitizing the atmosphere. It kills bacteria, it kills viruses, and it kills the spores that cause damp and mold in property. It's truly unique. And I'm going to be explaining a lot more about this over the coming weeks, because regardless of what industry you work in, there's a place for our lighting. So Biovitae lighting is available in the UK through myself, that's Richard Wade, Risk and Safety Compliance Services, working in partnership with Objective Health Limited, a business based here in the northeast of England, who do drug and alcohol testing in the workplace and advanced technology using fingerprints for alcohol and drug detection. And we're working very closely with our partners, Erman Systems from Ireland. And that little group of people there are going to change how lighting sanitizes our atmospheres in the United Kingdom. Whether you work in a hotel or a gym, or you're a social landlord, or a landlord with properties and tenants who may suffer from damp and mold, our solutions, our lighting solutions, our non-UV sanitizing light solutions, and other solutions that we have to prevent the ingress of damp and water into buildings are truly game-changing. So all I'm going to talk about today is very briefly, let me open up another screen. I've put together a series of downloads that you can avail yourself of by simply visiting this website here that you can see. This download and others are available to you. This particular one, I'm concentrating this week on buses, trains, and public transport hubs. High footfall, lots of different people carrying bacteria and viruses and disease-causing organisms that are very easily transmissible amongst the population. But by having our lighting on constantly in the background, we have a constant sanitization process going on. It's not designed to replace cleaning. Cleaning is still required, but this is non-invasive, there's no chemicals, and it's low cost, highly efficient lighting that just happens to sanitize surfaces and the air, getting it free within a very short space of time from viruses and harmful bacteria and spores that affect others and cause diseases and allow the transmission of communicable diseases in the population. So it's very, very unique. It's globally patented. And I urge you to go to visit the website that you can see tickering along the bottom there, www.lightsbulb.bio, or give me a call on that phone number. Here in the UK, that's 0191 908 0257. I'd be delighted to talk about how our lighting can have a massive impact in making your workplace that much safer and healthier for your workers and your visitors and anyone who comes into contact with your business. So jump across www.lightsbulb.bio, have a look at the website. There's loads of information on there and a series of new downloads for various sectors of work. So we've got public transport, and we've got hospitals, we've got care homes and gymnasiums and general office environments. And of particular interest to me, because of my background, is the application or the potential for these lights, for Biovitae lighting, to have a massive impact on the British military, Army, Navy and Air Force, particularly in training establishments where there are known problems, publicly announced problems with various diseases and ailments and pathogens spreading like wildfire through our recruits and people joining the armed forces. And it can have a catastrophic impact on operational viability. So that's Biovitae lighting at lightbulb.bio. My name's Richard Wade. I look forward to talking to you again shortly. By all means, please engage, please share the information that you get given on these posts, and I really would welcome a call or an email at your leisure. Thank you very much indeed, and take good care. Bye for now.